Hello, welcome to my Friday. It's Friday, and just coincidentally, it's feeling like I'm waking up with energy and focus, and some things happened yesterday. I think that kind of like ended the 3 or 4 days of my bad mood, depression, whatever you want to call it. I hate using the word depression because I feel like that's actually a thing, and I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's Friday, so we get through today, and then we have the weekend. That's what's the driving force to get there, and then hopefully we get to the weekend, and then Monday's a reset button, and next week's awesome. That's the goal. That's the plan. Let's make it happen. Got out right at 5 a.m., so I decided to do a Dutch Bros run, because why not? It's Friday night. Actually, it's Saturday morning because it is 12:45 in the a.m. So I did my live stream. I played some Call of Duty. It was great. I had a good time. I enjoyed myself. Caught up with Tiffany and Bryce and Sierra. Sierra left. She had plans tonight. Bryce upstairs playing games with his friends. Tiff and I caught up. We had some pizza. Street corn. Mexican street corn flatbread pizza. Amazing. Not something well, actually I would order that. I love street corn. I love Mexican street corn. Anyway, it was great. It was, just store-bought, frozen, throw it in the oven. Nothing fancy. Put my orders in, and then we hit the couch. And Tiff had some ice cream, and I was like, you gonna watch a show? And she said, no, you're gonna sit right here, and you're gonna watch your show, and I'm just gonna lay on you. I was like, okay. So she did. She basically laid down, and she fell asleep like immediately. Like, you can tell when someone falls asleep, they just kind of like, they go limp and their breathing changes. You're like, and she just slept. And I ended up watching the last 4 episodes of Reacher season 2, and that wasn't necessarily what I was gonna do, but she fell asleep on me and I couldn't move. And the dog knocked the remote down, so I couldn't pause it. I could fast forward. I had to sit there because now Amazon Prime Prime Video has commercials unless you pay more, which is great. Great idea. So now I have to watch like a minute of commercials, every 2 minutes or so. After the 3rd episode, she finally woke up, and which was good because my leg was falling asleep. She was digging into my pelvis. I was like getting so uncomfortable, but I didn't want to wake her. She was so I was like I don't know. I was in awe. I was just like, I love her so much. I even told her that when she woke up. I held her and I said, I love you so much. Just adorable watching her sleep. Anyway, so she finally got up. I finally got up to stretch my legs, stubbed my toe because I wobbled. I couldn't walk when I walked. I got up, I wobbled, I stubbed my toe. It hurt so bad. Got myself an ice cream sandwich, sat down, and watched the last 2 episodes of Reacher season 2. Fantastic show, great show. I said this on stream, but that actor that plays Jack Reacher in the show, Alan Richter, I think his name is, or I think that's what his name is, Alan Richter. Great guy, fabulous. I started following him on Instagram. I think he's awesome. Got two or three boys. I don't know, just seems like a genuinely good dude, and so I enjoy his videos on Instagram. But anyway, finished the season, ended great, fantastic, and I'm going into the weekend with no show, so to speak. But I think I'm going to keep the TV watching going. Something to look forward to sit down and just watch one episode a night before I go to bed. So I'm going to go back through all of my streaming services and all my watch lists of all the shows that I've got on there, and figure out and just pick a show. And realistically, I should pick a show that I've already started. So like The Expanse is a show that I finished the first season. Altered Carbon, I really enjoy that because of the cyberpunk, and that's like my favorite aesthetic and time period, I guess, if you want to call it that. So I might, even though I've been told the second season sucks, just watch the first season and that's it. There's a second season, and there's technically a third season that's animated. So I'm tempted to just say F it and start season 1 over again, and then just go 1, 2, and 3. And then after that, I've got a bunch of Marvel shows to watch. I've got a bunch of Star Wars shows to watch. I think I'm in the middle of Mandalorian season 2. And there's all the other Star Wars shows. That's it. I've watched Mandalorian season 1, and I've started into season 2. I haven't watched any other Star Wars shows. I know there's a ton of great shows. Obi-Wan, Andor, the Jedi chick, I forget what her name is, starts with an A, Akira or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, there's a ton of great shows. And then there's a ton of like, I don't have Apple TV Plus, but I've heard nothing but good things from the sci-fi shows over there. Foundation, the Silo. I've heard there's a ton of great shows on Apple. I don't want to jump over there just yet until I get through like my Netflix shows and HBO and Prime. But then I've heard there's some shows coming up on Paramount Plus soon too, and I'm like, oh, I started watching Picard. I watched Picard season 1 and loved it. Picard season 1 was amazing, and then I started watching season 2. Or I got to the first episode, and I was kind of like, not didn't seem like as good as the first season, but there's a third season, I believe, and I really enjoy Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie. I was a Trekkie, and then there's 2 other Star Trek shows as well. So Paramount Plus is something else that's in the back of my mind. Anyway, that's it. That's my update. Like I said, it's about 1 a.m. and surprisingly, I'm still awake and I got energy. Well, I don't have energy, but I'm awake. I'm not exhausted. I'm sure once I hit the bed, I'll fall asleep within minutes. But tomorrow's Saturday, and as of right now, we have no plans. But I really want to go for a hike. So after I edit this short vlog that I have right here for you, I will probably pack a small bag with some hydro and snacks, and I will most likely drive on the other side of the mountain to a park I've never visited before and explore and just go exploring. So that's what I have tentatively planned right now at 1 a.m. Check back with me tomorrow and find out if I actually do that or not, or if Tiffany has some other plans up her sleeve that I don't know about. And then Sunday, barbecue at my brother's house. So he'll be there. My dad will be there. Don't know if my other brother and his family will be there. Don't know if my mom will be there. But at the very least, it'll be Tiffany and I. Bryce might come with us, but then he has to leave for work at some point. Sierra works all day, so she won't be there. So I'm kind of already giving you a heads up of what to look forward to. So if that sounds good, hit that subscribe button and come back tomorrow for another vlog.